You have a great likeness up there, but your name is wrong. I didn't mean to call that out, but he's Max Sullivan, not Russell Smith. It's great to be here tonight, everybody. It's an honor for me to stand before the people that I serve. A mere servant of you. Suppliers, what we do, we serve. Without you, we don't exist. Design Food Group was something that Mr. Dan Ewer, years ago, he said, Douglas, he says, you don't need to work for somebody else, you need to work for yourself. And I said, Mr. Ewer, I don't think I can afford to work for myself. I don't have any money. He said, don't worry about the money. He said, if you work for money, you'll never have it. If you work for results, you'll have all the money you could ever spend. And I took his words, and Mr. Ewer encouraged me to open Design Food Group, to work with restaurant chains, which he introduced me to, and carried me to convention after convention, and I just stand beside Mr. Ewer, and everybody I wanted to meet would come up, and he'd put his heavy arm around and say, you know my buddy Doug Pearce here, he's in the restaurant business, and he really helped me get started. I'm so thankful that I had this opportunity. I had 2 or 3 great mentors. One was Charlie Wright, who hired me in the business as a sales guy at PYA in 1970. He taught me what he could teach me about the business, but you gotta learn it from the customers. They really are the ones that make the decision who they buy from. Mr. James Maynard, who had a restaurant start on Glenwood Avenue, and his father was a contractor, and through a Boston cream pie, he introduced me to James. And through the years, Golden Corral has been there for me each and every day. Mr. Fowler, Michael Weber, the team in the Culinary Arts Department, Deborah Olson and Beverly Lynch, have been there for me to help me grow our business. And they're a great customer. You meet your friends and you meet your customers, and then they become your friends. I was on the phone today with the ex-Bob Evans president, Roger Williams, wanted to know how things were going and what he was doing. A good friend of mine, Craig Miller from Ruth Chris, is running for Congress. We need to get behind him because we need leaders in Congress that understand our business. We need help in the local and state areas of our Congress to make sure we have the right people listening because our industry is under attack. We are really struggling to get things done because nobody's listening. They're talking about, yes, we can, and then they're going, no, we didn't. So we have got to move forward with leaders that will listen, that will help our industry grow. We are the largest industry. We are the best industry. And I'm proud to serve it. I'm proud to serve it. And with that, I'd like to just introduce the people that make my life easy. My son Greg, who is the newest member of the North Carolina Restaurant Association at Very Good Eats Limited. He's the operating partner. He's doing a great job. My daughter Angela, who's the president of Baker's Choice, and is really doing a great job. My daughter Stephanie, who is so lucky to work for my good friend Smokey Norris at U.S. Food Service, and she's doing a great job. If you got a restaurant you're opening, call her, she'll do a good job. My CFO, Rick Strickler, who handles all our bills and pays our bills the best we can in a struggling economy. Fred Payne, my VP of Operations, who chases all of those tilapia containers to make sure Michael Weber don't run out. And Mr. Fowler don't call me and ask me what's wrong with it, because he will call, I promise you. He's always been one that would criticize and also praise. That's what I love about him most. He knows how to get it done. The best CEO in all the restaurant chain business. My sister's here. She was the director of the governor's mansion for Governor Hunt's 14 administrations, and she was there for all 14 hours. She did just a grand job, and I'm proud of her. She is a food service person as well, and my wife of 42 years. What can you say? Everybody in this room knows if you've been married to me 42 years, you've got the patience of Job. East to west, and north to south, and would be gone from Monday to Friday trying to sell all you people something. She was at home raising these 3 kids, and I'd get home and she said, what are you going to do for me this weekend? Let's go out to eat. I said, I've been eating out all week. But it's been a grand ride. I'm 65, and somebody said, are you going to quit? I said, heck no. We're We're just getting started. We got new things to do, and we're going to be here for another 30 years. And thank you so much.